Feminism is a phenomenon that can be viewed from at least two sides. Firstly, it's a political movement associated with the struggle of women for equality. It's this aspect that is often associated with classical feminism, in particular with the suffragette movement, which demanded that women be given the right to vote in elections. It seems to us that such problems have remained in the distant past, but at the beginning of the 20th century, women had no voting rights almost anywhere in the world. As a result of the victories of early feminists, we happily forgot about it. Secondly, feminism is an intellectual movement, in fact, a current in philosophy which in its content and argumentation is much more diverse than classical political feminism. Feminism in Kazakhstan is not identified only with the fight against domestic violence. We all see, hear, and encounter when the older generation adheres to conservative views. From their mouths, you can often hear that a Kazakh girl should be economical and modest, not wear tight clothes and miniskirts, loudly and chat a lot. A short haircut or makeup was out of the question, and the girls should not be seen in bad company, otherwise they will be sick. It will be a shame. It must be a shame to go to a wedding if the bride was stolen. It should be a shame not to call the police if you hear a neighbor beating his wife. It should be a shame to shake hands with a domestic tyrant even if he has a good acquaintance. The manager should be ashamed to have an employee beating his wife at home. In more than 70% of rape cases, the case ends with reconciliation of the parties. Women are afraid of publicity. Often relatives let them know that the victims are allegedly to blame for what happened. They say they were brightly dressed, lauded, joked, encouraged the courtship of men, behaved incorrectly. Unfortunately, being a feminist or supporting feminism is also Uyat. No wonder they say, don't judge so you won't be judged. Uyat is so popular just because of the rapid pace of development of our country and the progressive use of the Kazakh youth. The older generation wants to protect them from mistakes by creating a certain framework of decency. I will not deny that some of these rules are quite understandable and logical, and it's very important to instill them from childhood. But you need to rely not on shame, but no conscience.